Hey everybody, this is SkyTrack 13 meteorologist Sean Ash. Forecast update here as we eye the severe weather potential for tomorrow. Arguably the highest chance we've had for severe weather in quite some time, and it will be a rare event here in December. We've had severe weather before in the month, but it certainly doesn't happen a lot. 57 this hour in Louisville. Mind you, I'm taping here just before the night beat. So the warmth is coming up from the south, and that is going to make the atmosphere saturated. We're going to see pockets of heavy mist and fog. That's a big part of the story for the morning, and possibly even a few rumbles of thunder by the time 7 or 8 o'clock rolls around. I would suspect those would not necessarily be severe, but some of the visibility could be severely low early tomorrow. So here's the latest timeline. Record high of 65 looks very likely. Your morning, more of a visibility mist issue. By noon, 2 o'clock, storms start to enter western Indiana, and they could become severe quickly as we go into the afternoon hours. And we're going to kind of bracket right now 2 to 8 strong to severe thunderstorms, damaging wind, and there is the potential. There's a lot of wind energy. There's a lot of wind shear. Doesn't take a lot of instability this time of year with this kind of setup to produce some tornadoes. It would be the more discrete cells away from the more linear feature of lines that might produce the damaging wind. But on our 1 to 4 scale, we're on the high side of a 1 right now. That will change, and it will change for the area here across central Indiana. So at this point in time, temperatures again in the 40s. They will climb all night long, and when you wake up tomorrow morning, we will be well into the 50s. We look to the south. There's energy that's coming out of the New Mexico, Texas panhandle. We are going to see rapid intensification of low pressure, and the end result is going to be quite a bit of lift over the region, and so it won't take long to see things really start to develop here. And what we will focus on Future Track 13 again would be cells away from the main line. Those would have the highest tornado potential. But this is just one of several runs we will look at. Timeline will change. My hope is that this early afternoon line of storms will push the greater instability a little bit farther to the south and maybe closer to the Ohio River. I still think that's probably the highest tornado potential in our area. But we're still talking Bloomington, Columbus, Greensburg. But until we can give you the all clear here, you got to stay on top of this weather situation as we head into Wednesday. And I do expect there will be an expansion of the level 2, what we call moderate. I believe that probably will get expanded a little farther north to encompass some of southern Indiana. And Chuck will have that new outlook early in the morning. So the Wednesday planner looks like this. Record high 64. I think we should hit that, if not go way above that. So we jump into Thursday. You make your travel plans on Christmas Eve day. Much quieter here across the Ohio Valley. Brighter as well. I think we easily get back into the 50s. Unfortunately, we've been talking about rain returning for Christmas Day, and I think that's going to happen. There might even be some rumbles of thunder in southern Indiana here. So especially later in the afternoon, looking for snow, you got to look west, and by late weekend, a very strong winter storm in the southern plain states that is really going to crank out some big-time snow. We're on the warmer side of this guy, and so it's going to be pretty much heavy rain, the big story for us. Next 7 days, I think we tack on an additional 3 to 6 inches, and a lot of that falling on the weekend here. SkyTrack 13 7-day forecast, 65 to 58, 53 for Christmas Day. Wet, warm with storms around on Saturday, wet and windy for Sunday. And then trends now suggesting, end of the month into the first week of January, maybe closer to normal temperatures. Don't forget Chuck Loft and Nicole with you early in the morning. Download the SkyTrack 13 weather app. We will keep you on abreast of the situation as we head into Wednesday. Stay safe and stay weather aware.